some kind of crime scene.
This is Reader's house. Remember the guard was Deputy, whatever the fuck, Deputy Brown?
Deputy Donut Eater.
Deputy. I'm Deputy Dipshit.
Indeed.
So. Yeah. Right.
Can you help me? I think I'm lost.
Walk elsewhere, organic form. You do not belong here.
Yeah.
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 Are you one of the Drecketh Guard?
I'm simply a biomechanoid, pulled off the assembly line for sentry duty.
Okay.
Why are you guarding this building?
I don't know.
It's the house of the High Priestess. It has been cleared off limits to all personnel.
Ah, so Rita's the High Priestess in this.
Why is the house of the High Priestess off limits?
It's chicken that the ancients believed that it still contains secrets hidden away. Secrets that might undermine their authority.
Ah, okay. Okay, let's try this.
Look, I have a privileged worker card.
No one may enter the house of the High Priestess, not even privileged workers.
Right, okay. That was worth a try.
Sorry to have bothered you. I'll leave immediately.
Well, that's us told.
Indeed.
Right, so now we know that's Rita's house, and her equivalent in this universe is the High Priestess.
Sorry, just the overall shape of that looks like a woman lying back with her legs open.
Yeah, that's not very pleasant.
It's apparent.
That's Bendy Paul's house. I could only assume.
Sorry, can I throw you for any? Do you have much more other sugar? Because I.
Chocolate. Chocolate and sweets and chocolate and more sweets. Jellies.
Enjoy pure sugar. Quite nice.
That is true. There's options aplenty.
Yes. No. Work away. Right. Right then. We have our sugar, folks. We are ready to go.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Because that's what you need sometimes.
Absolutely.
With the Dark World. Well, I'll be honest. The thought process later on the brain.
Yes. That is one way of looking at it. Now, that should be the diner. So we'll do that. We'll go in there next.
Okay.
Pick up our little squid boy. Squid friend. Or as we call it, dinner.
It looks like some kind of processing plant.
I mean, it's... Was it rotting bowels?
What's that rancid stench?
I presume it's just
Rotten meat.
it looks more like a stomach. That's what it looks like to me, so I'm just going to pick it up.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I take this delicacy with me?
Take it, human. No one else is left to eat it but the vermin.
Cool. Hopefully
We might got a lot of vermin in this place.
They really are. There's literally like warrants for it right in the wall.
Oh, he's scheduled to die because of, like, the massive health code violations.
Probably, yeah. And he's just 3 days away from retirement.
AKA death.
Right then. So, let's go. So we're going to go back to the two guards now and see if we can solve their little puzzle.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Exactly. I like your spirit, Paul.
Verified as privileged worker. Access permitted.
So the gods are all fully sapient, assembly-made things that have gun placements
Yes.
and no limbs.
Pretty much, yeah.
So, for God fucking damn, it's creepy.
So I'm assuming the only equivalent I can think for Ikenuk is it's the two Siamese twins.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see if that's true.
Like, here's the thing. Like, the ancients still considerable control.
Yeah.
The only people that have guns don't get to have limbs.
Yeah.
Only authorized
They're all
Dark World
automated.
personnel
They're
are
basically
allowed
like
to
turrets
enter.
with like fleshy mouths, essentially.
Leave the premises immediately.
Okay.
I'm a Dark
I'll try and
World
actually
official.
have a crack at this
Let
now.
me in.
Really, why?
I don't know.
Oh,
What a
a
point.
Dark Worlder, are you? I bet you don't even know if it's day or night.
Day or night? But there's no sun in the Dark World.
But we have day and night just like anywhere else.
Okay.
Any Dark Worlder can tell the
So this is a riddle, I think.
I am a Dark Worlder. Give me a chance to prove it.
By this wimpy voice, I am.
We will
Yep.
let you pass if you prove to us that you are really a Dark Worlder.
I mean, I have this worker card.
Which of us
Yes.
is Ick and which is Uck? And tell us whether it's day or night.
Okay.
You can ask questions, if you like.
Okay.
We like to be fair.
That's a nice way of putting it. Okay.
So I'm hearing is like almost criminally negligent and bored guards.
Essentially, yes. Right. So I think it starts off with this.
Which one of you is telling the truth?
I am Ick, and it is night.
Hmm.
He is not. It is not. I am Ick, and it is daytime, and that's final.
Okay. Okay. What about ick?
Yep.
Which one of you is
So this is a purely logical thing.
During the day, I claim to be Uck.
Ah.
I am really Ick.
Ah, sorry, if else happens.
I am Ick. I am Ick, and it is daytime.
Okay. So he is lying, presumably. It's the daytime.
Of course, it's daytime.
Uh huh.
No, it is most definitely night.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, hang on. One of them said during the daytime I'm a name,
Mm-hmm.
and I think they've swapped out who's saying who.
Yeah. So one of them tells the truth, one of them always lies, right? So that's one part of it. I say, which one of you is Ick? I prefer to be called Uck during the day, but I'm actually Ick. Which would mean, if it's during the day, that's where they flip around. But again, it's trying to figure out which one is the actual liar. So
Yeah.
okay, let's have a crack at it.
Okay, I know the answers to your riddle.
Do you?
Hmm.
Then tell us, which is which?
Okay. You on the right, you are Ick, and it is night.
You, on the right. You are Ick, and it is night.
Because it rhymes too.
You're guessing. You don't really know, do you? Go away, and don't come back until you prove you can think like a Dark Worlder.
Did they really give you the labyrinth riddle?
Yeah. Yes, they did. So we're missing a flag here, so I'm afraid I have to go around the long way. So this may take some time. But Paul, Dark World, yeah, great, isn't it?
You gave them the answer, which could be correct, and they're assuming you're guessing.
Yes.
So they don't accept it.
Pretty much yes. And the game is frozen again. Love it.
Okay.
Great.
It's a buggy game.
It is. It's just framed a little cutscene. So, exactly. So basically, what happened there was I have to actually fail the puzzle once. So I talk to the guard about Ickanook,
Yeah.
and then he tells me the crux of the puzzle. Because apparently they had programmed you not to get it right first time by just bluffing it. You have to actually understand the puzzle, as opposed to like the game trusting you that you actually might have encountered this
So hang
before.
on. It gives you the hints to get the right answer. And
Yes.
and you can determine the right answer.
But you're missing one crucial part. That's what the game is saying, basically. Which again is a bit bullshit, but you know, it is what it is.
So we're missing a small piece of information. And once we have that, the rest is turned out.
Essentially, yes.
Access permitted.
I think that's where this is going.
Also, I'm curious who the leader of the rebellion was, because apparently they're being humiliated somewhere.
Yeah. That's a good point, actually, yeah.
So, we should have someone in a very, presumably by Dark World standards, humiliating position.
Yes. A mayor?
I can only imagine they have to wear trousers.
Could they be the mayor?
Could well be.
Okay, I have to go through this pointed exercise again.
Inside the prison.
In.
Only authorized. Don't leave.
Okay, I'm gonna try skipping dialogue.
I am a dog. Oh. I bet
Only hope.
we have day and night. Any dog. I am a. We will let you tell us. We like. Which one of during that? He's like.
Okay, I'm just gonna take all of them.
Of course. No, it is. Which one of you? I am it, and it is night.
Now bear in mind,
It is
like you should have all the facts there, like in the end, but again, the game presumes you're an idiot.
Okay, then tell us.
Okay,
Because they didn't like the main character.
pretty much, yeah.
And they made an entire fucking game to make sure that every player would hate him too.
Yeah.
Away, and don't come back.
Great. So now you have to do this pointed exercise.
When all you want to do is get a knife, lean forward, and start slitting throats.
Essentially, we do have an advantage over these people, which is hands.
Yes!
Which I find
Hands are such a
hilarious.
fucking rare commodity around here.
Yes. It is quite funny to think that, by the way. It's just like, oh no, they're gonna enslave humanity. With what? Their little fucking, like, turrets.
That said, like, I see you've got a little tab at the base of you, which I presume is your dick. I will twiddle the knob if you let me pass.
You say that so politely. Like, I'll twiddle your knob if you let me pass. Well, since you asked that way.
And it's like, oh,
You disgust me, Paul.
Like they'll scream with joy and says, "No, it's too much. Close it, please close it." No.
Error.
I'm going to stand here and watch you cum yourself to death. For no other reason.
Because I can.
I am a child and you are the flies I have caught with and I'm pulling the legs off of.
But doing it weirdly. Doing it sexually. Okay. Here we go.
It resembles some friends of mine. I bet you could tell me if it is day or night.
It is not my business to know.
Pity.
I have an important news to give to the ancients from Yik and Uck, but I can't tell if they are truthful.
Okay.
It always tells the truth during the day, but lies at night.
Uh-huh.
Look, lies during the day, but tells the truth at night. Now go away.
Right, so that was that last piece of information you needed.
Okay.
So that's how you cracked it, was because during the day Ick is telling the truth, but the only thing he says is I refer to myself as Uck. So then you go, whatever it is, you get the permutation that way.
I'm sure if you map that all out, it'll be very clear.
Yeah. Oh no, it was one I was pressing, but like the game had decided, you didn't get the magic word, like that fucking fat ass from Jurassic Park.
God fucking damn it. There's so much to hate.
I agree. There's too much he's stuck to this bag. Upsetting. I don't know. I'm better now.
Such the joy of melted chocolate goop. Layer machine, accept the beat.
It's verified as a privileged word.
Pay attention to me.
Access permitted.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Whoa. As you unstretch this texture. Oh, we don't have the food. Fuck. That's really annoying. Okay.
Wait, why are you going there for food?
Because we'll need it for the next part. So,
The food isn't in there.
and also, no, it's in the overworld, in the bar. We didn't pick it up.
No, but the food is in the dark world bar. The organ pile.
Yes. No, it's in the bar. It's in Dark World bar.
Yes,
Sorry.
yes.
Yeah. I just forgot to pick it up.
Of course, when you did, but oh, whatever.
Whatever. Anyway, wasn't in our inventory, and we need it for the next part. So,
Guides are amazing things,
yes.
especially these fucking nonsense games.
Oh god, yeah. To be fair, if we didn't have it, we would be lost. Completely lost. At least this way we get through it in a relatively efficient manner.
Well, I mean, I'm still lost. We have one of those fucking Fable 2 breadcrumb trails.
Yeah.
I don't know why we need to go this way, but if we follow it, plot will happen.
Yeah, exactly. Right. And now I'm going to document that. Just in case there's another fucking calamity. Now. There we go. Right. Next up.
Actually, is it possible to go through the diner into that the homeless guy's house behind the pool hall?
In theory, actually, yes. We should be able to. Now, we don't have any business in the diner just yet. But when we do, we certainly will be able to see what the homeless person is like in this game.
I mean, he has a home. It's just,
To be fair,
memorized shack.
exactly. It's probably a palace in this dark world. Maybe that's the leader of the fucking insurgents.
It is a simple case that I have a bed.
Yeah, the Dark World one is actually successful. You got a full-blown education that works. There we go.
Or even the great privilege of I have at least one prehensile limb.
Wow.
Fancy.
Again, it really goes back to cocks and hands with you, Paul, doesn't it? Like, that is again the one great advantage we have over these people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I know the answers to your riddle.
Then tell us, which is which? And tell us if it's day or night.
And this question will determine if we are, at the very least, a Dark Worlder.
Yeah.
Not that we have authorization to go anywhere,
It is not.
just that we are, as based on their absurd debt requirements, a Dark Worlder.
We knew you weren't really a Dark Worlder.
What?
The penalty for trespassing is imprisonment. However, killing is much more fun.
Right in the dick.
Sure. Okay.
What happened to me?
I'm back in the underworld. Hey. Okay, can I pass, please?
No, not you again.
Fuck you too.
So again, Michael, you have destroyed your biomatter once more, I see.
Yes, I have. Aren't you so proud of me?
Whose blood are you going to spill this time?
You have been too careless, Michael.
Ah, see, that's what it is. You have someone has to die around you, and that's your basically your +1, your life.
It is your turn to plunge into the river of blood.
Oh dear.
Yes. And this is how it happens.
Fuck's sake.
Beautiful.
Perhaps we keepers were wrong to put our faith in Mike Dawson. Too many times he has erred, giving the ancients time to hatch the behemoth. Once it came into contact with the normal world,
Oh, there's a
the
behemoth.
behemoth grew and grew until it enveloped the planet the humans call Earth. It sucked the very life force from the
Looks like
sun
Shao Kahn.
and renewed the energies of its is lost.